think I want to make an 808 today. Maybe I'll start with, let's do a square wave. Bring it down a couple octaves. Might send this to bus 1 over here and put an effects chain here, and I might separate the sub later. So what I might do first is put compressor on here, put multiband and just slam it really hard. Follow that with a distortion, maybe soft clip. There we go. And now I'm going to put a filter on at the end. Okay, so to get that 808 pitch down at the start, I might start that now with one of the LFOs. I'll just set it to envelope. Maybe do a half bar. Come up here, change LFO to LFO1. And I'm going to set that to the main tuning and just bring it up a little bit. Set it to mono. Bring up the portamento. I think I might add a little bit of attack to this filter. Maybe I'll bring this, just copy this LFO shape to LFO2. I'll do that here because I might have to tweak the shape a little bit. Because it's very plucky. I don't want it to ring out so long. I don't want it to be like a really long one. I think I might give it a bit of decay. I'll bring the sustain down so it's more like a pluck shape. Maybe a little bit of release too. I might actually duplicate this filter and try a steeper, put this on here as well, and just try a steeper filter shape. Yeah, it's a bit better. And I'm going to put a compressor after here. I don't really want it to do much. I'm just going to boost the gain. And what I want to do, I want to have the option to bring more highs in with this and assign it to a macro. So I'm going to copy this LFO over again. I'm going to apply it to the same cutoff and just make it higher up here. Then I'm going to come over to the matrix and assign the aux source of that assignment as macro 1. And I'll call this more highs. So now, as I bring up this macro, this LFO shape is going to start to engage. So it's going to put the cutoff a bit higher and bring in more of those highs. Like that. Okay, maybe I'll layer up another oscillator and assign that to a macro too, just to bring in some more harmonics. Coming into the mix, I'm going to send this one over to bus 1 as well. Come in here, put the phase down to 0. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Gives a few more of those like grungy harmonics. So what's that? 46%. Bring that up, 46. Just call that saw layer. Okay, so what I might do now, I'm going to copy this pluck envelope over again. And I'm going to start to bring in some spatial effects and assign them to macros so I can blend them in if I want to. Actually, before I do that, let me just try and find the sweet spot here. Now I want it to be a bit drier at the start. It's at 47%. 47. I'll just call this width. Okay, and the last thing I want to do is put just a short reverb on here, bring the size and the decay down. do the same thing here. Make it a bit drier from the start. %43%. Call this a reverb. I feel like this could have a little bit more attack in the highs too. So what I might do is bring in an EQ. I'll just use this same, let's just use this one. Assign it to the gain. Just give it a little bit of bite. Yeah. All right, let's bring in some drums now. KSU. Drums, effects. There's some drums, some effects. Okay, before I lay down a bass, I think I want to chop a melody. Let's have a look in my folder here and see if I've got anything worth chopping. What if I chop this? Slice, beat. Let's go half notes. Maybe I'll transpose it down a little bit. Let's go 3 semitones down. Was it 6? Okay, let's put this bass in now. Let's go 16th notes. Pull up a pluck. Forever. What I'll do here is I'll just build some chords. Maybe some darker chords. Okay, I think I need to tweak this bass just a little bit. The attack on some of these notes, I don't have any sidechain on, it's just a little bit weird. Maybe I'll bring down this attack here. Okay, I might just save this one as a new preset just because I made a few tweaks. Let's call this one Ratchet. Off to another dimension. 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 Okay, I'll bring up the patch so you can see the final thing. Here's the effects. Pretty solid, I think. Solid 808. Brought out these frequencies here with a bit of EQ. Add the sidechain on. Sick. All right, I'll leave the video there, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace.